Hello everyone, I'm Yusaku Aiuchi. Now we live in Japan in the world. Now a lot of things in the world. Do you want to know what is going on in the world right now? How well do you know the problem of the world right now? There are various problems such as environmental problems, situation problems. That global warming is a problem that has been viewed as a problem for a long time. How well do you know about global warming? How much can you understand and explain? You must know the problem to solve the problem. So I will explain about global warming. First, let's think about global warming together. Global warming is a phenomenon in which greenhouse gas is emitted to the atmosphere in large quantities as human activities become active, and the average temperature of the entire Earth begins to rise sharply. Carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, freon. It is contained in trace amounts in the atmosphere are said to be greenhouse gases. If the temperature rises on a global scale, the sea level may rise due to spreading of sea water and melting of glaciers. And abnormal water occur frequently due to changes in climate methane, which in turn affects the natural exciting living environment. Agriculture chain is concerned. In the past 100 years, the average global temperature has risen sharply from 0.3 to 0.6 degrees, and if the greenhouse gas continues to increase at a rapid pace, the average temperature will rise by about 2 degrees in 2100. Water resources. Even now, the water resources are still limited in the region. But if the climate changes due to global warming, the drought will persist in areas. Floods will increase in rainy areas. Etc. The balance of water supply and demand will collapse. There is a danger that the gap of water resources will expand worldwide. In addition, fluctuations in water resources have a great influence not only on the survival of human beings but also on agriculture and others. 2. Natural excitation. Planting in each sustainable area but warming must move to the north of highlands, spread of which trees skip the seed and branches. The distribution is said to be about 2 km an maximum from 40 meters a year. Dodging the destination without catching up with the climatic zones, moving around 1.5 to 5.5 km a year due to global warming, which might be extinct. Coastal area. Many people live in the land of the coastal area and it is an important habitat for elves and fauna. However, as the temperature rises on a global scale, sea level rises due to swelling on the water, melting or growing out the influence of submersion. Crucial erosion. Saltwater integration into the freshwater aquifer etc. I will do it. In small island or the altitude or country with wide desert areas, it will have serious consequences such as the loss of the natural land and increased damage of typhoons and storm surges. In Japan, as the sea level rises by 1 meter due to global warming, the area below the sea level expands to 2.7 times, and the population 4.1 million people and assets 109 trillion and are at risk. Human health. As global warming increases the frequency and changes temperature rise in the summer months, there is risk of increased heart stroke, etc. Mortality rate increase, especially it is known the death rate of elderly people increase. There is also a recent survey result of tropical fever Malaysia, with a high mortality rate is also prevalent at a low temperature than was conventionally mentioned, and in the worst case in 2100, there is a possibility that up to Western Japan will enter into a fashionable dangerous area. In addition, kitakami such as dengue fever is also expected. 5. Combined impact with pollution. Every summer damage to eyes and throat has been caused by photochemical oxygen, the cause photochemical smoke. Since the rise in temperature occurs as a photochemical reaction in the atmosphere, it is expected that in the case of global warming, the concentration of photochemical oxygen will increase in many cities and health effects will expand. Besides this, it seems that there is a possibility of promoting the influence of various pollution such as water pollution. 6. Degree of influence. The impact of global warming does not appear anywhere in the same way. Temperature rise is larger for higher latitudes. The frequency pattern changes frequently, and regional differences are expected to increase. Sudden cold damage, local rainfall, abnormal dryness, etc. may increase as well, especially in developing countries where it is difficult to take corrective measures. From economic and technical clarity, it is considered to be more significant. Along with the cultivation of industrial activities, the CO2 concentration with about 280 ppmp before the Industrial Revolution has risen to about 350 ppmp in 1994 due to the alteration of ground used to do cultivation, deforestation, and pasturing and coal etc. Well, according to the IPCC report. Since the end of the 19th century, the impact of global warming is shown that the average global temperature is 0.3.206 degrees and the sea level rise 10 to 25 centimeters. Moreover, in the forecast of global warming by IPCC, assuming many conditions such as economic growth, population increase, whether or not measures are taken, climate sensitivity of the perturbation model, the temperature up to 200 we estimated to rise is between 1 and 3.5 degrees. The biggest challenge is addressing global warming is reduction and carbon dioxide emission. To reduce carbon dioxide emission, it is necessary to reduce fossil fuel consumption. Approximately to 20% of the planet's carbon dioxide emissions are emitted from our daily lives by hot water supply and heating, use of gas for cooking, use of electricity products, and use of private cars. There are things we can do to reduce such carbon dioxide emissions. By adjusting through supply by certain giving a way to not rely on the air conditioning by cool breeze, warm breeze, setting the cooling, having temperature to moderate, do not leave the streets running, etc. Address consumption of fuel and electricity that let's try to consume electricity by refrigerating for keeping warm, installation of pots and jars, regulatory cutting of the main power supply of electric appliances, pulling out the outlets. When not in use for a long time, it is estimated that if families come together in the same room, energy consumption by heating and lighting can be reduced by 20%. Let's practice eco-drive, such as idle stop when you use private bus, railway, bicycle when you use commuter and shopping and avoid using private cars. Let's reduce carbon dioxide emissions. Learn familiar things that everyone can do. Thank you for listening.